I'd like to begin by welcoming you and thanking you for being here on this special day. I'm so happy to be officiating the marriage union for Cassie and Trevor. Though their hearts could have come together at any point over the last 13 years, neither of them were ready for it. They needed to grow and overcome personal struggles before they would be ready for this moment. They both had their fair share of trials and learned valuable lessons along the way. Both needed to surrender and allow individual healing and growth to happen. They are convinced that God's timing was completely perfect, and everything that they endured was orchestrating something wonderful that neither one of them expected. The most remarkable moment in your life is when you meet the person that makes you feel complete. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and, importantly, to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. And it is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. We are gathered together before God to join Cassie and Trevor in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. Do you, Cassie, take Trevor to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer, for poorer, keeping yourself solely unto him for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Do you, Trevor, take Cassie to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer, for poorer, keeping yourself solely unto her for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do. Wait, what was the second thing? Oh.
Cassie and Trevor have prepared vows that they will read now.
Who goes first? You. Yes. It's either going to make it better or worse for me.
Cassie, you may begin.
It's going to be a minute.
Or 12.
Shh, don't read it. Trevor Trent, there is no doubt that from the moment I met you, you were someone special that I wanted to know. Despite your annoyances on day one, you made up for it soon after with an apology and several encounters that included shared stories, which grow mutual understanding and respect for one another. Shortly after meeting you, I gave you thousands of reasons why we could never date and why we would never work in a relationship. Thank you for proving me wrong on all accounts. I know without a shadow of a doubt that you are the person God made specifically for me and has prepared us to become husband and wife today. You quickly became my best friend. You are my true teammate in life, and in you I have found a home. You are someone I want to share everything in life with. When I look inside myself at what makes me feel safe, grounded, and hopeful, I see you, and I see us. You are everything and more that I have prayed for. You're sensitive, kind, compassionate, smart, funny, humble, and easily liked by everyone. I am so grateful for all you do and everything you are. From the little things, like changing my windshield wiper blades, or teaching me the difference between a ratchet and a wrench, to the biggest of things, like making sure Penny is tucked in beside me, and for reminding me each day that I am appreciated and understood, and for always stopping whatever you're doing to make sure I'm loved when I feel needy. You entered my life unexpectedly, and blessed me with two of the most beautiful children I could ask for. Never in my life did I see the three of you coming my way. But I promise to love you all endlessly, to make sure that you're cared for, supported through their wildest dreams, and to listen without hesitation. You've made me believe in a love worth fighting for, and I vow to stand with you when the struggles of life weigh you down and to celebrate with you when life brings you joy. I vow to remind you every day that you are loved and to love you the way you deserve, and to treasure who you are and who you'll become. I will always support your crazy dreams, even though they may scare me as I stand on the sidelines cheering you on forever as your #1 fan, despite every inch of my body trembling in fear. In the end, it didn't matter if we were ever introduced, because from the moment I saw you, you gave me butterflies, and I was determined to find a way to talk to you again. And whatever I'm determined to do in life, I never stop until I do it, because you know I'm a persistent little shit. And I'm telling you this so you know I mean it when I say this. I'm determined to make this the best marriage it could possibly be, determined to make sure you always feel safe with me, to always remain loyal to our family, to protect you, and to make sure that no one ever disrespects you, and to make our lives as happily as we could possibly make them. I promise to love you even in the most difficult of times, because you are worth it. You brought so much joy into my life, and I could not be more proud to be called your wife today and always. You know I love you, right?
You had to throw that in there, huh? That's my line. You can't use that.
Trevor, it is your
I
turn.
can't read the way she did. You're so worried about that, and you did really good, like it was practice.
I only read it 1,000 times and edited it 5 different
I
ways.
didn't. I only did mine like once. So,
Should I grab my bouquet?
if you would like. This is hard for me. So, anyways, yeah. People always say, "When you know, you know," and I always thought that I knew what they were talking about. And they're always like, "Oh, I married my best friend," and everybody says that, and like I thought that I knew that feeling, but I didn't till now. This is hard because I don't write very well. You are my best friend, and I know we've determined that we're so much alike. So it's weird. Like I feel like at times I feel like I'm dealing with myself. You care more about other people than you do yourself, but it's amazing the way you do it. Sometimes, even though you probably shouldn't, or waste your time with it, or whatever. I'm wording it different because it doesn't sound right. You've been there for me even when you didn't have to be. And you can continue to do it because I think you want to. You've seen me at my worst and still stuck with me. If I'm down, you bring me up, and if I'm up, you keep me from going too far with it. I never knew what having support and actually having a partner was like. It can be really frustrating at times, even though I know it's just because you really care, and I know that because I'm the same way. You're the most caring person I know, almost to a fault. You care for the children even though they're not yours. Sometimes more than, it feels like sometimes more than I do. But I think I'm a little more used to them than you. We've always talked about the timing, and if we would have met sooner, it wouldn't have worked. But I feel like we stumbled onto each other at the right time, or maybe a little bit early. But either way, it's right now. Our style might be a little pushy, you more than me. I promise to always be your best friend and to keep trying and put as much effort in as you do. I don't know what I had going there. The love we have is different. I actually enjoy the time we have together. And we spend time together because we want to. We want to do things together, not because we feel like we have to. We share most of the same ideas, which I love, and we don't disagree on a lot, but
Music.
yeah. I feel safe, confident. Even when I'm wrong, I know you're going to be there for me and stand up for me. And I promise to always try and not to give up and love you forever. That's all you get. Yeah.
Cassie and Trevor will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment to each other.
I go first, or she goes.
Cassie, please place this ring on Trevor's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I have chosen you,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Push.
I'm always so
Okay,
pushy,
guys.
except now.
Set it down.
And Trevor, please place this ring in Cassie's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I have chosen you,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed. I got it on there.
To make your relationship work will take love, patience, and respect. Continue to date each other. Take time to show each other that you value your marriage. Trust each other and know in your hearts that you truly want what's best for one another. Stay open and honest with one another. And above all, remember the commitment that you have made on this day and work daily to strengthen your marriage. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Utah, and above all with God as a witness, it is my honor and delight to pronounce you as husband and wife. Trevor, you may now kiss your wife. Woohoo!
With some tongue.
I'm so pleased to present you the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Usley.
What are you doing? My suit doesn't bend that way.
No, they're just my dress.